and the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vale.
Good morning and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vale for Monday, April 8th, 2019. That's a shot of Gondola 1. The sun will soon be eclipsing over Golden Peak in the background, bringing us a gorgeous sunny Monday. Maddie Evans, how are you doing this morning?
I'm fantastic, really enjoying the sunshine that we've been seeing.
Absolutely.
It's incredible.
Been amazing. It was so awesome at Beaver Creek yesterday. Was there for first chair, just basking in the sunshine on decks. And
yeah.
Ashley Prill is going to be basking in the sunshine on mountain this morning for us as part of our first chair reporting.
I know, and she always makes me so jealous. I'm like envious of her office on Monday mornings. I don't know why, maybe it's just like a Monday thing, but it really, I'm always so jealous.
It is, and there's only, you know, we're counting down the season. And there are resorts that are closing, so you got to bask in the sunshine in your available ones. And up here, you've got one more week at Beaver Creek and Vale, but Park City closed yesterday. Keystone Resort closed yesterday in Summit County. Mount Sunapee in New Hampshire closed yesterday, and Telluride and Crested Butte in southern Colorado closed yesterday. It's sad.
I know, but as things are getting sad that this season is coming to an end, the 2019-2020 season passes are going on sale for that now. So if you want to get the guaranteed lowest price to buy your Epic Pass, this is the way to do it. Or maybe you don't want a full season Epic Pass, then you can buy an Epic for everyone, which means you can buy an Epic Pass for a week, which is a pretty cool thing.
Yeah,
or you can buy
absolutely.
it for a day and then get all of the perks of having an Epic Pass, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, you still get that 50% off Buddy Pass tickets, which is a huge program for Epic Pass members.
I know, which is so exciting. So if you even buy that Epic for everyone for one single day, then you get that Buddy Pass, which is really cool.
Yeah, and about 50% off the window ticket prices. It's good
Yes.
stuff. Yeah. And next weekend, Spring Back to Vale starts. We usually focus on pond skimming championships, but they also have 2 nights of free concerts there. Really cool bands coming in this year. The first night is Government Mule. They're kind of rocky, jazzy, bluesy band. That's a good one to rock out to. The next night, Steel Pulse and Xavier Rude. Those are 2 reggae artists. So it's good little kind of mix and match in terms of the free concerts. You can pay for VIP access if you want. They're totally free. They're in Ford Park, which is just a little bit east of Vale Village. It's going to be a blast next weekend.
And then on April 14th, Sunday, April 14th, the Pond Skimming Championship is happening in Vale. And this is like people skipping themselves across the pond as a human rock, and it's very, very entertaining to go. They are judged on so many things, on the style, the costume, if they make it across the pond or not. And the real kicker to these pond skimmings is they have that jump right before the pond, so you literally have to be on your game. Your speed has to be correct, the way that you're like hitting the water has to be correct. It's really, really fun to go watch.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome. Have you done any pond skimming ever?
I've not done any pond skimming, but I'm definitely going to be attending this year. The twins will be out here for the pond skimming, and so I'm going to take them over there and let them see it.
Nice. It's a heck of a spectacle, let me tell you. The ones that don't have the jump, not too bad. Pretty easy to just cruise right across. It's really fun. But yeah, the ones with the jump, oh my gosh, it's insane. You pretty much just sink. I don't know how they actually make it across.
They get those really fat skis, you know, and then they just lean back as if you're water skiing.
Yeah.
Like, meh.
It's going to be awesome. All right. So that's next Sunday, April 14th. And we got a great Good Morning Vale for you, as every Monday we do. We've got Dan Smith live in the studio with us from Vale Mountain Rescue. We've got Ashley Prill live with our first chair reporting. England Volkers will be joining us, showing off some gorgeous properties. And it's going to be a great show.
It is going to be a great show, but coming up next, we're going to take a look at that full weather forecast, and then we're going to talk about exactly what conditions Vale and Beaver Creek are in.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never-frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dry chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Gorgeous view of the Gore Range in the background there. There's a shot from Vail Mountain, and what a day we were going to have. Soon that sun's going to be high in the sky, very bright, very intense. We may even get some alpenglow in some of these shots coming up. Look at the temperatures for the day. Absolutely immaculate out there, starting off at 28 degrees at 8 a.m. and then getting as high as 49 by 4 p.m. Potentially some cloud cover rolling in and out of the skies, but for the most part, intense, bright, and great sunshine. And before we get into the 5-day forecast, we've got some different weather patterns to pick up on here because things are about to change significantly for us. 2 things to note. Big high pressure system above Colorado to the north and to the west. And above that, this big moisture ridge that was sort of living around San Francisco area, but has now shifted its way north. And as we follow the jet stream track, that is expected to blow right down into Colorado, bringing with it significant amounts of precipitation and a big change in terms of temperatures. On Tuesday, we're still at 55 degrees and sunny tomorrow, so you can enjoy another sunny day. But then as things shift into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, temperatures significantly dropping. 34 degrees on Wednesday, a low of 9 degrees Thursday evening. It's just like old man winter had to come back, so I guess the groundhog did see his shadow. So just got to get 2 more days of sunshine and then maybe some few inches of powder later on in the week. Thanks to Sun and Ski for sponsoring this weather. Now we're going to check in with Maddie, get a look at some Vail conditions.
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
It is a beautiful time of year to get out there and enjoy that sunshine and hit the slopes. We are recommending that maybe if you don't particularly like that hard snowpack, you wait until about 10 or 11 to get out on the snow. That is when it'll soften up a little bit just because that sun will have been out and shining. But it is a great time to get out there and enjoy the mountains. Most of Vail Mountain is still open. 20 out of 31 of their lifts, still over 5,000 skiable acres. So you can go and enjoy Vail Mountain to the fullest out there right now and soak up that sunshine. As Eric was talking yesterday, he did go around Beaver Creek and enjoy all of the decks, but you can do that over in Vail. This is a live shot by Blue Sky Basin, which look at that scenery. I mean, you want to get out there and enjoy it and also enjoy the skiing and riding. It is good snow conditions right now. As that snow does continue to soften up, maybe just chase the sun a little bit as you're making your way through the resort. But you can start your morning in Lion's Head, then ski Main Mountain in Vail, and then make your way over to Golden Peak so you can enjoy a full day on Vail Mountain. Now we're going to go check in with Ashley, who's up on Beaver Creek Mountain. And Ashley, like, I mean, just make me jealous with your shots. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I am gonna do that. Right now they are just getting the lift fired up and all the employees are loading, so I'll be heading up here in just a minute. But at the base right now, 28 degrees. It's really nice and warm out here. And Beaver Creek has officially closed the western portion of the mountain and over by Arrowhead. And so for the last week of the season, you will find 11 of 23 lifts operating. And then you'll also find 102 of 150 trails that you can get out and explore. So that's still, I mean, over 100 trails. Come on, that's a lot. Also, that totals about 1,164 acres that's still open. And right now we have a 68-inch mid-mountain snow depth with 303 inches for the season to date. So really looking good for these conditions for the last week of the season. It's really hard to believe that we're already here. And you know, the lifts will start turning at 8:30 this morning for the public. So if you want to come on out and take some turns first thing, that's when everything's going to be open for you. Right now we're still just getting all the employees loaded up so they can get everything ready for you on this last Monday of the season for Beaver Creek. Oh, you guys, I'm getting a little sad, kind of. Oh man, all right, well listen, we have some great information coming up from Vail Mountain Rescue. They are an incredible organization that keeps us safe in the backcountry each and every day. So make sure to stay with us for that. We'll be right back after this break.
Well, as things wind down in our ski season, it's still important to remember very key safety things while you're going out in the backcountry, but then also transitioning into a different season. And Vail Mountain Rescue covers both summer and winter operations. And we've got Dan Smith, my lovely Monday morning guest, as every Monday this winter.
Never been described as lovely with any honesty.
Oh, you're an enjoyable conversation, Dan.
Well, we are. We do 12 months a year, and with the exception of a couple of 2-week periods, spring and fall, we're just as busy. We did 3 last week. One was, can happen to anybody. A woman dislocated her shoulder at the Eisman Hut. We had to go up and get her out because you're not, yeah, you can ski out with a dislocated shoulder. I don't recommend it.
No, not very fun.
And it was 4.5-hour round trip because the snow is so rotten on the road, and mud from the old snowmobile gate up to the junction, and just not a pleasant trip. But we got her out, and no problem. And the other 2 people in her party skied out next to the machines. They're right behind them. So that was fun. We were standby for one in Golden, where we're already having climbing accidents. This climber had fallen 30 feet, broken her pelvis. We were just on standby, but that takes 3 hours and a $10 million helicopter and $5,000 an hour, and the air crew of 4 and 4 or 5 of our guys to get it set up. But that's what you do. If the ground team can't make it, and you won't know that till they don't, you're just standby. When they don't make it, you go in and get the subject, because ground is always safer than helicopter.
Indeed,
There's an inherent risk. So that worked out. And then another, wait for it, stuck snowmobiler. We've done, I think, 26 stuck snowmobilers so far this year.
Where was this one at?
This is Shrine Pass.
Okay.
Our favorite spot.
Yeah.
Well, it's the winter recreation area.
Yeah.
So a lot of people get in there, but I believe these people were very nice. They called us, we're stuck, we're going to need help. Half hour later, they dug themselves out, and they called back. Wonder of wonders, because several this winter, we have gotten up, and it's the man who isn't there that you're chasing, and that's always a bit frustrating, because you're never really sure that you should have found him and you didn't, but we knew they weren't there after a short period of time.
So that's an important note for our viewers. If you do get in a situation in the backcountry and you're able to solve it yourself,
please call.
You're not going to know. You're not going to find out.
No, especially if you've used any kind of spot device or PLB and you've activated it. All we see is this person's in trouble, and we're going to go until we find out the person's not in trouble. You can turn it off, and you can get somebody to cell phone coverage and call in and say, hey, okay, we're doing all right. You don't need to come. Because otherwise we tie up a truck and 4 or 5 people and a lot of equipment that we might need on the next mission that happens 15 minutes after you call.
Yeah.
And we wind up having to triage missions based on what gear and what injury we think we have. It's nice if you clean your own problem up, which could lead us into Swiftwater, which I was teaching search management down in Canyon City over the weekend, and came back through Alma and Fairplay. There is a ton of snow up there. You can't see any rocks. The fields still have 3 and 4 feet of snow in them. There's a buffalo ranch up there, and the buffalo were between ankle and knee, whatever those words are on a buffalo. Deep snow still in the fields.
So rivers are going to be running extremely high later on this season, as soon as that
really
snow melts.
And hopefully we'll get a slow melt and a nice long Swiftwater season, because if we get a fast melt, it's called flood, and we're out there filling sandbags.
Yeah,
it's not a job we really like.
No, you save people, not land with sandbags.
Well, the last big flood, we did sandbags, and we were standby for all the public safety folk, or the road and bridge folks that were cleaning bridges and things like that. We get downstream of them, because if they go in the water, I mean, water's not what they do.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the first segment, Dan, for those great backcountry tips. We're going to bring you back right after we take a look at the weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
This is a live shot over from Lion's Head, and you can see that sun is trying to make its way up and over the mountains right now, bringing that fabulous sunshine this morning, and we are going to see a nice warm day here. It is going to be very beautiful in the town of Avon and in Vail. We are seeing those temperatures first thing this morning, nice and warm, 28 degrees around 8 a.m., 43 degrees around noon, and then 49 degrees around 4 p.m. So between noon and 4, we are going to see those really warm temperatures. We are going to see a little bit of cloud coverage, maybe some higher elevation clouds, but it is going to be beautiful and sunny out there. Later this evening, those temperatures will start to cool down. Then if you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, maybe headed eastbound down towards Denver, just watch out for that sun glare first thing this morning. 75 degrees down in Denver, 51 in Vail, 58 in Avon is the high for today, and then 63 in Eagle. So both out to the east and to the west of us, those temperatures are going to be nice and warm. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, on Tuesday we are expecting one more full day of sunshine and some nice warm temperatures, but then we are going to see that low pressure system make its way over Colorado and have that very extreme switch into a winter wonderland again. We want to thank Boost Oxygen for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now we're going to take a quick break and then check back in with Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue.
Hi, I switched to Verizon because I was tired of having my calls dropped. I had friends that were next to me and they weren't having these issues. And they said, like, you need to switch. And then I heard that I could get Apple Music if I switched over. And I said, boom. Music is very important to me. I come from the techno era, but I'm hip hop at heart.
The best network is even better with more music on us. Get Apple Music included with Unlimited. Plus, save big when you switch. Only on Verizon.
Hey, goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune in to TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
We are back with Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue. In our last segment, we went over some winter backcountry tips, but now we're transitioning into a totally different season.
Yep.
Where now people are going to want to be entering whitewaters, entering the rivers, then getting out to some higher elevation hikes.
Yeah, and the Swiftwater, having come up, it's going to be massive. It's just there's just huge amount of snow up there to come down. Some things you can do. One, if you are not really good in water and you don't have experience, go with a guide. Don't be putting yourself in there alone. Do not go to the local mass merchandising stores, buy the $50 kayak and think you're going to do down shoot. You're not. We've played that game a number of times. And we'll be there, and we do about 18 to 20 Swiftwaters a year, mostly getting people's boats out, but getting some people out. Don't go near the water without a PFD. Don't go within 10 feet. And don't jump in after anybody. This is, we've had parents jump in after kids, dog owners jump in after dogs. Dogs, 90-something% of the time, flush out all by themselves. You
yeah,
need to
their
go downstream. Yeah, they float like
shore.
this. You float like this.
Yeah,
doesn't work out. But then we move into hiking season. And hiking season, if we were getting paid for this stuff, which we're not, would be bread and butter, because it's a lot of lost people or mildly injured people. And sometimes when you mess up or have an accident at 5 o'clock in the evening and it's dark by 8, we're not going to get to you in the light. So there's some things you can have that will help, and they're not expensive. And it's, you know, you see these commercial survival kits with rabbit snares and fishing line. You don't need that here. But this is the bag that we created. Its contents on our website. It costs you about $15 to put it together. The most expensive thing is space blanket.
Reflective
but the interesting things are 2 30-gallon lawn and leaf trash bags. You got those in your garage. They make a rain suit. They make a sleeping bag. If you're above in the old snow fields, you can stuff this with pine boughs and it gets you off the snow. It also makes a still to put snow on and create water. This is turkey foil, the heavy-duty stuff you use on Thanksgiving. This makes a fire reflector. It'll keep you warm at night. We have a whistle, which also is a little button compass, and it's a bunch of matches. We have a military fire starter. This thing will light underwater, but you can also use cotton balls and Vaseline. This is very old. It would probably break your teeth because this is my demo bag. But get a power bar or two that you hate. That way you're not going to use it as a snack, and it's always going to be in there.
You don't like carrot cake?
No. 10 meters of duct tape. There is almost nothing that you can't fix with duct tape. Here's about 10 feet of very thin paracord. Makes a good bootlace. Flagging tape. This is just surveyor's flagging tape. If you have an injured party and you have to walk uphill to make a phone call, flag your way in, flag your way out so you don't lose the injured party. You should probably have 1 or 2 of these in your pocket, but if you don't, there's a Swiss Army knife in there. 2 water purification tablets and this is a small flashlight. or a small or a cheap flashlight. This one I need to put the battery in. And that's it. And then you have this quart Ziploc bag. Try and use one without a hole in it, because now you have a canteen.
Yeah.
This costs about $15 to put together. I have 5 of them. I put one on every pack so I don't have to be robbing from one to the other. It's what you should have. The contents are listed on our website.
Well, we're already getting into that summer season of preparing and planning. So add this to your list. Check out ValeMountainRescue.org. Get one of these bags ready so that maybe if you do have an incident, you can keep yourself safe at night. And Dan, thank you so much for coming in, for always giving us those lovely tips. Have yourself a great day, and stick around. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming right up.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Some great information from Dan Smith, and now my information for the day would be to put on at least an SPF 30. Now we have this beautiful sunshine out here first thing this morning, and it's only going to continue throughout the day. And once you get out on the slopes, you have that reflection from the snow back up on your face, in addition to just that regular old sunshine just beating down on you. So our UV index will be going up to a moderate level today, but that still means that up here it's a little bit different than what you might find back at home. So good idea to put on at least an SPF 30, at least, and then reapply throughout the day. I'm definitely more of like an SPF 50 kind of girl, and I definitely have to reapply. And what's something that's so great about Supergoop is, especially if you have to be on TV in the morning, they have these great powders and mists that play well with your makeup, so you can keep your makeup on, ladies, and then you can put it on with your makeup, which is super convenient. They also have a new sunscreen eyeshadow, which is so cool. It's the first eyeshadow that has an SPF 30 in it. It's called, oh gosh, what is it called? Shimmer Shade. That's what it's called. So check out Supergoop if you haven't tried it before. Up next, we have a look at your weather.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
It is nice and warm out here first thing this morning, and this is a live shot looking up towards Beaver Creek Mountain. It is going to be a gorgeous day here in the Vail Valley. As today continues, we are only going to see it get nice and warm, more warm throughout the course of today. 28 degrees around 8 a.m., 43 degrees around noon, 49 degrees around 4 p.m., and then 42 degrees around 8 p.m. So later this evening, we will see those temperatures start to drop. We are expecting to see a little bit of cloud coverage throughout today, but maybe some higher up clouds. It looks like it's going to be bluebird first thing this morning as I'm looking around behind me, and there's absolutely no cloud coverage. 75 degrees and beautiful sunshine down in Denver, 51 in Vail, 58 in Avon, and then 63 in Eagle. So both out to the east and to the west of us, those temperatures are going to be nice and warm. If you are hitting the roads either first thing this morning or maybe later this evening, make sure that you are watching out for that sun glare. And then tomorrow we have another beautiful day filled with sunshine, a high of 55 degrees. On Wednesday, we are expecting a 90% chance of precipitation, 34 as the high for the day. And then on Thursday, those temperatures are only going to continue to decrease. 50% chance of moisture on Thursday with a high of 24, an evening low of 9. So we are kind of going back into that winter cycle of things. If you are getting out there and taking any fabulous pictures, make sure that you're hashtagging them Vail TV8 so maybe we can share them live on air and give you a nice shout out. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at the road report with Eric, so stay tuned.
I-70 from Vail Summit is looking dry and clear this morning. No real puddles as a result of the freeze-thaw effect that goes on, where during the course of a very sunny day, the snow thaws off and kind of makes puddles on I-70 that then freeze over. So it looks pretty clear. Safe driving conditions as long as you're keeping to the proper speed limit. So since we don't have to talk about traction control, we don't have to talk about any road closures right now, I wanted to focus in on a local traffic feature that you will be encountering in our valley that you may not be familiar with, and that is the roundabout. And there are 3 simple tips to remember to easily navigate a roundabout. Now, the first one being that if you were in the right-hand lane, you were expected to go right or straight. So you never want to be going in a full circle from the right-hand lane. The second one revolves around entering the roundabout. You always want to yield before you enter the roundabout, because the third tip is that once you're in the roundabout, you have the right of way. So you never, ever, ever want to stop while you're in the roundabout. That could cause significant confusion to cars behind you or to cars that are already yielding to enter. So if you remember those 3 tips, which are always yield before you get in the roundabout, never stop once you're in the roundabout, and the right-hand lane goes right or straight and the left-hand lane goes in a circle, you're going to be able to navigate these easily and fall in love with roundabouts like I have, because they really increase efficiency. We don't have to deal with traffic stoplights or many stop signs up in this valley. I think you'll come to love them just like I had. And now coming up, we've got a little more Good Morning Vail.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
A little bit of a breeze picking up here mid-mountain at Beaver Creek, and work taking place to make sure that you have the best day possible. And you know, any day out here is really the best day, and it's all really thanks to former members of the 10th Mountain Division. Our roots here at both Vail and at Beaver Creek really started with members of the military, which is why we have this really great military Epic Pass that debuted last season as a nod to the 10th anniversary of the Epic Pass period. The Epic Pass changed the ski industry. If you're not aware, before the Epic Pass arrived, you only got single passes to single mountains, and that was it. The Epic Pass combined passes to access several different mountains. And now we have, I believe it's now up to 20 resorts that we have in North America, plus access to resorts worldwide. And again, it's all thanks to these members of the 10th Mountain Division that ultimately founded both of our resorts. So with that, you know, it's all about this military pass. It's all about thanking those who really serve others and make it possible for us to have these days on the mountains. And so a big thank you to all of you who serve our country or who have served our country. And as such, we have not only the active military pass, we have a retired military pass, we have a veterans military pass. You can find them all at epicpass.com. But let's learn a little bit more about the history of this pass and why it means so much to all of us here.
The greatest blessing that came out of the 10th for many of us was the great common love of the mountains. That's what holds us together and has held us together for a lifetime. Just the mountains. The mountains.
Vail Resorts was founded by soldiers from the 10th Mountain Division. They were pioneers and innovators, willing to push through all obstacles and naysayers to create something amazing. In 2008, Vail Resorts continued this innovative spirit with the creation of the Epic Season Pass, changing the entire industry by providing an unheard of value to passionate skiers and riders around the world. The pioneering spirit of the 10th Mountain Division has continued as we have introduced other game-changing innovations while adding to our family of resorts. Throughout it all, our company's core value has always been the same: to serve others. To celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Epic Pass, we are honoring the truly epic service of our founders in the 10th Mountain Division and the service of all men and women in the armed forces. This year, we are introducing the Military Epic Pass to make our mountains more accessible to everyone who has served their country. We will also donate $1 for every season pass sold to Wounded Warrior Project. Because Epic is about more than being the best season pass. It's about service and celebrating all who serve others.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
This is a live shot from over in A Basin, and it is absolutely gorgeous over there this morning. They still have so much snow on the ground. They are going to stay open just a little bit longer than we are over here in Eagle County, and that's over in Summit County where the outlets at Silverthorne are located. We are expecting a beautiful day today in the entire state of Colorado, so it would be a good day to go do some shopping in the outlets at Silverthorne. We do have this high pressure system sitting above us right now that's going to bring us that fabulous sunshine, and then later into the week we are going to see one of these low pressure systems make their way down and bring us that chance of precipitation and maybe some nice fresh powder before the end of the ski season. But for a day like today, we are expecting that fabulous sunshine and those warmer temperatures. 28 degrees around 8 a.m., 43 degrees around noon, and then 49 degrees around 4 p.m. Between noon and 4, those temperatures are going to be nice and warm. Later this evening, we will see those temperatures start to decrease just a little bit, but we are expecting another warm day ahead of us tomorrow. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, we are expecting those beautiful temperatures down in Denver, 75 degrees down there and mostly sunny skies, 51 in Vail, 58 in Avon, and then 63 in Eagle. So both out to the east and to the west of us, those temperatures are going to be nice and warm. Tomorrow, though, we are expecting one more day of beautiful sunshine and nice warm temperatures, 55 degrees on Tuesday, 34 degrees. That's the big shift on Wednesday with a 90% chance of precipitation. Thursday, we are expecting those temperatures to cool off even more, 24 degrees on Thursday with a 50% chance of moisture. By Friday, we will see those temperatures warm back up into the 30s, but low 30s. Those evening lows staying nice and chilly, though. And then by Saturday, we are expecting a little more moisture, and then hopefully on Sunday we will see a break in that and see some fabulous sunshine for the final day of Beaver Creek Mountain for this ski season. We want to thank the outlets at Silverthorne for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to get some great skinning tips from Eric.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
My favorite part about snowshoeing with Walking Mountain Science Center is introducing visitors of all ages to not just good exercise, but also behind-the-scenes look at Vail Mountain and our public lands, our national forests. We offer free daily guided snowshoe tours at the top of the Eagle Bond at our Nature Discovery Center.
Woohoo! Snowshoeing is awesome.
Well, with Beaver Creek closing this weekend and Vail closing in just 2 weeks, and all the warm sun that we've had, the snowpack is really starting to melt together, and you're going to want to be continuing your ski and snowboard season long after the mountain is closed. And that's why I want to give you guys some tips on beginner, intermediate, and expert areas where you can go split boarding. All three of these places are great to take dogs if you have dogs, and they're all just about the mileage and your ability level and experience in the backcountry. But all three of these places are fairly safe as we get into the spring conditions where that snowpack has really melted together. So as we first take a look at this zone, this is a zone in the Vail Valley area. It's actually right outside of Minturn. This is called Haymeadow Mountain, right by the sign to the town of Minturn. This is about 2.5 to 3 miles round trip. There is a little easy access road, or you can just go straight up the face like I tend to do. As we get into some pictures here, this is very mellow. There's the sign to the entrance right by the parking lot. And then it's about like I said, 1 mile to 1.25 miles up the hill. There's little cabins up there that are kind of dilapidated. They actually used to be lettuce cabins, but really good, great terrain. And then if you want to get a little bit more advanced outside of the Eagle County area, heading over to Summit County, you actually get to a place called Mayflower Gulch. This is sort of right between Leadville and Copper Mountain. This one right around 6.5 to 7 miles round trip. Nice easy skin up to a big open gully. So there you can see right at the top there's a big open bald spot and a cornice. There's some trees that you can choose to ride if you want to. But there's also some really advanced terrain in Mayflower Gulch just off to the left there. If you can summit that peak, there's a little couloir, big chutes to the left of that, or you can stay in this little more open, mellow terrain. Here's a shot from the top. So you see off in the distance there on that other ridge, you can actually access all of that terrain. So you can get to some really steep, almost European high alpine terrain if you want to at Mayflower Gulch. And then the final spot is off of Bighorn Road in East Vail. You just kind of head up the bike path and a choose your own adventure line on the north side there. My route, as you'll see, it's kind of a big loop. It's about 7.5 to 8 miles round trip on this one, so that's why it's a little bit more advanced. You're also having to deal with a lot more trees and a lot more kick turning. So here's a shot from there looking back at Vail. You can see I-70 in the distance, and kick turning is when you're having to kind of make a big advanced maneuver to make a 180-degree turn because you're in tight trees on a steep slope. And you can see the tight trees and steep powder here. and we'll finally get to a shot looking out over a chute that you get to, and that's why I love this so much, because even though you're summiting through all tight trees, you do end up in a big steep chute. Really fun if you can find it, but the whole way up there you can choose to ride an aspen line down and get to a big wide open bowl at the end of it. Just so much fun to get out there and explore our Colorado backcountry, especially in the spring as the snowpack is really melted together. But you're still going to want to bring an avalanche beacon with you, dig a pit, make sure things are safe, and also make sure that you're going at the appropriate time. You don't want to go too early in the morning where it's too hard packed, your skins will get all slippery. And then you don't want to go too late in the afternoon where the snow is too mashed potato-y, because it'll be very difficult to skin up. But those 3 zones, Hay Meadow Mountain in Minturn, Mayflower Gulch in Summit County, and then off the bike path in Eastvale, those are going to be 3 great zones to either start your skinning adventure or explore something new as we get into the spring, late season riding conditions. And coming up next, we're going to take a look at the weather.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Na 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 na. Hey, 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 goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
For over a decade, the Epic Pass has provided skiers and riders season-long access to world-class mountains that are truly epic by nature. Vail, Whistler Blackcomb, Park City, Breckenridge, and more. The next evolution of the Epic Pass has arrived, and the possibilities are limitless, from one day to every day. Epic for everyone. Buy before April 14th and get 10 buddy tickets.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
It is sitting in an Adirondack chair, staring off at the mountains, hanging out in the sunshine, kind of Monday here at Beaver Creek. Really nice, mild temperatures. It was 28 degrees at the base of the mountain when I made my way up here about an hour ago. And so here in the sunshine, mid-mountain, it really is nice and comfortable. There is just a very slight breeze right now, and we are expecting to see the sunshine really persist throughout the day. Now down in town, if you are going to be in Vail Village or Beaver Creek Village, you will find those highs reaching into the upper 40s. And if you're coming up on the mountain today, we're going to see mid-mountain temperatures getting up to the upper 30s for Vail, 38 in Vail, 41 in Beaver Creek, 46 in Keystone, and 42 in Breckenridge. And we're going to continue to see this sunshine through tomorrow. We're going to be seeing those highs reaching 55 degrees. By the way, our sunset tonight at 7:35 p.m. So there's going to be so much time to get out, to make some turns, to grab those nice warm chocolate chip cookies at 3 o'clock here at Beaver Creek, and then maybe go explore, I don't know, some decks for some happy hour, and maybe go out for an evening stroll. So it really is just going to be a beautiful day to get outside and to be in the sunshine, and probably a good time to do it because coming up later on Wednesday and Thursday, things are going to be dropping in temperature. We're going to be seeing some fresh snow in the forecast. It's all going to be changing. Thank you so much to GMC for a look at this local weather forecast. And with all of this beautiful sunshine, you want to make sure that you do protect your eyes while you're out here on the slopes. And we have your lens of the day to help you do just that coming up next.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
I knew Ashley was going to make me jealous all morning of her fabulous shots up in Beaver Creek. It is absolutely a gorgeous day out there, and something that you always want to do on a day when that snow is maybe a little bit firmer first thing in the morning is protect your head, but you always want to be protecting your head, and this is like the Cadillac of helmets right here. This is the Smith Quantum helmet, and the reason that it is so nice is, first of all, one of my most favorite features is as a dual venting system, so that on days like today when it is going to be nice and warm out there, you can control exactly how much airflow is being let in. But then on those days when it's snowing and chillier, you can close the vents, allowing that snow to stay out of there, keeping your head nice and toasty. Something else that comes with this helmet is MIPS, and what MIPS stands for is Multi-Directional Impact Protection System. It just keeps your brain a little bit safer out there on the slopes. That way you are less likely to get a concussion if you do accidentally take a nice spill and hit your head. But for goggles, we do want to talk about the Smith IO Mag, and this is a nice goggle because it is a full magnet system. There is a button to release the goggle lens, so you can push down right here underneath the strap, see that come up, grab the frame and pull that goggle lens right out of there. So it's a quick, easy change system. That is the low light goggle lens for today. So we're going to switch it and put this highlight goggle lens in so you can see a little bit better out there, and this is a great goggle lens. All of the Smith goggles come with this ChromaPop technology, allowing you to really see out there on the slopes, giving you that more high definition visibility through seeing that snow and the definition in the snow. So make sure that you go to the Eyepieces of Vail to check out all of these fabulous products and pick up all of your new equipment right now. All right, coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Lynette. When I'm not working as the conductor of the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad, I'm watching TV8 Vail.
49 degrees, 365 days a year. This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually 15 feet underground, and it's about 3,000 square feet. So when we're pumping, we have 1,700 different wines, but typically between 1,300 and 1,500 from everywhere that you can imagine. So the nice thing about this being underground is it stays temperate. So like you just said, hey, we're right now when we're filming this, we're at the end of January, beginning of February. It's about 49 or 50, but it never goes above 56 or 57 down here, which is extremely important for fine wines.
And you did say that what kills that wine is that dramatic heat to cold to heat to cold, but if you can keep it constant, it's going to make the wine last that much longer.
Yeah, the fluctuation is the wine killer. Long ago, when I first came to the store, we actually challenged people to buy wine from my store and buy wine from another store, and I guaranteed my wine tasted better just because of the way we stored it.
Wow. So your selection down here, you had mentioned earlier on in the interview on a busy time, about 1,700 different offerings. From all over the world, is that what we're looking at? Do you have a focus? Like, what's hot right now for wine?
So what's hot right now, there's a few categories. So Portugal right now, believe it or not, is what I've been saying is the Malbec of 15 years ago. So Portuguese red still wines, everybody thinks of port and sweet. These wines are not like that. Okay. You can get a $12 bottle of Portuguese wine that kills it. And then, so right now we're looking at the 2016 vintage in the Rhone, so Châteauneuf-du-Pape and Côte d'Arones, those are a little bit on the higher end, but that's what's pumping right now, Mark.
I love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You might want to make it down here to the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors in Avon, or check out their website, beaverliquors.com. We'll be right back.
Visit the local ski and board experts at Christie Sports for a great day on the mountain. Come in for an amazing selection of skis, boards, clothing, and accessories. Let Christie Sports' knowledgeable staff of skiers and riders help find the gear that's right for you. With convenient locations in Vail Village, West Vail, Avon, and Beaver Creek, Christie Sports has top quality rentals and demos for all ages and abilities. A Colorado original since 1958, Christie Sports is everywhere you ski and ride.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know.
Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets, backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
Well, if you visited us this winter, you probably fell in love with the Valley. Maybe you want to move out here and start a career out here like we have here at TV8. And now is the time to start thinking about summer jobs with Vail Resorts. There is a plethora of available jobs at Vail Resorts, from running the ropes course at the top of Eagle's Nest, to running the chairlifts, to food and beverage, to hospitality, to even here at the TV station potentially. So check out this video and start planning for your summer job with Vail Resorts right now.
Vail Resorts allows me to live out my passions by giving me the opportunity to do what I love doing in my off time as a career. The best part about my job, there's so many best parts.
The lifestyle here at Vail Resorts is very much ruled by nature, and that's the reason why I love it. You can also go out and have adventures and extraordinary experiences. Anything you could think of, you can do it.
I've found that working for Vail Resorts, I've really ended up meeting a myriad of people from around the country and around the world.
Showing them our culture, having them show us theirs. I met people who are from here who have a different lifestyle, and that changed my goals and it changed my life.
We moved here for that experience of a lifetime. Maybe it's not just the resort, but it's our atmosphere. It's the mountain town, all the great people. This is a community, this is a family. That's cool to me.
Everyone in the Vail Resorts family has the opportunity to be a leader. I always feel empowered to make decisions to make our guest experience better.
My mentors, like my managers, they help me spread my wings and tell me, okay, you can do it and you're ready to do it.
It's always just fun to come to work and be challenged by what you find and just open your mind.
It makes you wake up and know that you have a purpose out here on this job.
The best part of my job at Vail Resorts is the job itself. I get to show up to work and ride bikes for a living.
Our product brings smiles and laughs to people. That response is contagious.
When you love what you do and you're out there showing it, people want to do the same thing. So this is very much just a perfect environment for me. This is home. It's that simple.
Juntos hacemos la cultura de Vail Resorts.
Każdy może stać uspiesznym.
Walang katapusan ang opportunities.
It's a lifestyle, not just a job, and you should think of it that way. It's not just a way to earn a living, but it's a way to live your life.
This is where you live now. You live in a postcard. You can't get any better than this.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
The crews are getting the Centennial Express gondola and chairlift fired up, but it won't be open to the public until 8:30, so you still have about half an hour to get all your gear ready, or, you know, half an hour to hang out with us and then maybe go grab some breakfast and then come out once things soften up. This area where I am, I'm kneeling right now, very, very slick. First thing this morning because of this freeze thaw cycle that we're in every year this time of year because of spring. And our temperatures today are going to be very spring-like. We'll be seeing those highs reaching into the upper 40s today if you're going to be down in town and just maybe roaming around Beaver Creek and Vail Villages. And then if you're coming up on the mountain to take some turns, you'll find those highs also in the upper 30s and low 40s. It's very comfortable, but there is definitely a breeze that is present this morning. So you want to make sure you put that sunscreen on, that you have those highlight lenses with you. And if you don't like those hard-packed fast conditions. Just wait a little while until things soften up and then come on out a little bit later on. And then we will see sunshine continue through tomorrow, highs reaching into the 50s, and then a dramatic change in our forecast for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll be seeing some really nice snowfall heading our way for midweek, and also some temperatures that are going to be feeling much more like winter than what we're going to be seeing for today. But a big thank you to Supergoop, and a big thank you to them for all of their innovative sunscreen products. You know, they're the first company that's ever created a sunscreen mousse. Yep, that is something that they have done, but today you're really going to need that, Supergoop, because it is beautiful, it is sunny. We're so glad that you're joining us, and hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail is coming your way.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning from Mid-Mountain here at Beaver Creek. I'm Ashley Perlin, your first chair reporter this morning, and what a beautiful office I have. I just wanted to kind of show you what I'm seeing up here. Beautiful groomers, lots of sunshine, blue sky, and just a little bit of a breeze first thing this morning. So with these excellent conditions that we've had all season long, it's kind of hard to believe that some of our Colorado resorts are already closed for the season. As of yesterday, we had Keystone, Crested Butte, and Telluride all close their doors for the season, and also Park City, Mount Sunapee. So they're done, which is, it's crazy that we're already at this part of the season to me. It really is. But not to worry, we still have plenty of skiing riding left right here in Colorado for you. So we have Vail open until the 21st. Beaver Creek, this is our last week here. It'll be closing on the 14th. And then we do have some extensions for the season. If you're going to be maybe heading out to the California area, we have access to North Star and Kirkwood and Tahoe, and they have all extended their seasons this season. Also, Breckenridge is planning to stay open with, you know, conditions allowing all the way through Memorial Day weekend this year. So that is amazing. You could potentially, you know, be out there celebrating, you know, the start of summer on the slopes of Breckenridge. But I don't know. I mean, Maddie and Eric, I mean, these conditions, they are so phenomenal. I cannot remember a season that has been this good in years and years and years. And I mean, if that weren't cool enough, the conditions were so good, but the parties, oh, and I know you two, I know you've already been scoping out the end of season parties.
Oh, of course, you better believe it. We've been marking it on our calendars all season long, right?
Well, I mean, I cheat a little bit because my birthday is closing day of Beaver Creek, so it's like, meh. I'm kind of just like floating around that day all over the place anyway, so it's fine.
So this whole week is a pre-party for you?
No,
leading up into the birthday and the closing
no,
weekend and the Spring Back to Vail concerts.
I know, it's like never gonna end. It's gonna be a full few days of pain.
Oh, that'll be so much fun though. You're young, you'll kill it.
No, it will be so much fun. And Spring Back to Vail is one of the coolest events I think that takes place in Vail Village, with the free concert series that they have, with all of the great bands, and then with the pond skimming and the live music like Mid-Mountain. You can go opera at noon. I mean, it's perfect.
It's perfect. And the headliners this year on Friday are Government Mule, more of a bluesy, rocky band, and then on Saturday, Xavier Rudd and Steel Pulse, reggae music, so you can get your jam on before the Pond Skimming Championships on Sunday. Human rock skip, as Maddie likes to call it.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. And I just like all of it because you can go dancing. Really enjoy yourself there, you know?
Absolutely. You can enjoy yourself on this last hour of Good Morning Vail. We'll have SOS Outreach in the studio, as well as the Vail Public Library and England Volkers showing off some beautiful properties.
And then you have to stay tuned because coming up within the next 10 minutes, there's going to be a good watch and win.
Oh.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Hey, I'm here with Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District, and today we have it's all in the bag. What is that?
It is a book kit bag. It comes with 10 copies of books along with a notebook to help book clubs with discussion, and it's all in one kit, so book clubs can just come in, check out 10 copies, distribute it among their members, and then talk about it the next month. We have 43 titles that anyone with an EVLD library card can come pick up.
Okay, that's amazing, but you know, being part of a book club, I might be like taking my time. How long do you get to check it out for?
You can check it out for 6 weeks.
Really?
So that hopefully will get everyone up to speed, and so when you have your next meeting, you can all chat about the same title.
I mean, this is amazing. It's just one thing that our libraries offer, so make sure to check them out. evld.org for more information.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
You've been waiting the whole first hour for this moment, the time where we get to give away prizes, our daily watch and win thanks to Boost Oxygen. And today's prize pack includes a little can of Boost Oxygen here. This stuff is incredible if you're joining us from low elevation, want to acclimate quickly to our higher elevation. It's also very helpful if maybe you've partied too much the night before, so this could come in handy this weekend at those Spring Back to Vail concerts. We're also going to be giving away this Chaos Beanie, lovely TV8 logo, very plush and soft and comfortable. And finally, a TV8 neck buff, so during the colder winter season, this helps keep your face warm from any powdery, snowy conditions. But right now, this can actually protect your face from UV rays if you're spending a lot of time out on the decks hanging out like I am enjoying right now. It's been a great season for that, but unfortunately the season is winding down. And for our watch and win question, I want to know what resort is closing this coming up weekend. This weekend is the Pond Skimming Championships in Vail. There's another resort closing close by to us, maybe just up the hill from our Avon studios. Give us a call right now. Let me know what resort is closing this weekend. 970-754-8888. Kinsey is standing by to give away a prize pack. And coming up, we've got another look at the weather coming up next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
This is a live shot of patrol headquarters up in Beaver Creek, and things up there this morning are nice and beautiful. A little bit of high cloud coverage up in Beaver Creek, but mostly sunny skies. Very bluebird this morning. It is going to be a gorgeous day here in the Vail Valley. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that those temperatures are going to progressively warm up throughout the course of today. 28 degrees around 8 a.m., 43 around noon, 49 around 4 p.m. and then later this evening, that's when we'll see those temperatures slowly start to decrease. If you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, maybe headed eastbound down towards Denver, the temperatures down there are going to be nice and warm. 75 degrees in Denver, 51 in Vail, 58 in Avon, and then 63 in Eagle. So both out to the east and to the west of us, those temperatures are going to be nice and warm. This high pressure system sitting over Colorado right now, bringing us all this fabulous sunshine and warm temperatures. We have one more day of sunshine ahead of us on Tuesday, a high of 55 degrees, and then by Wednesday we are expecting to see those temperatures drop quite a bit and then see that chance of moisture really roll in. 90% chance of precipitation on Wednesday, a high of 34 degrees, an evening low of 14. On Thursday, those temperatures are going to drop even more, 24 and an evening low of 9. And then into the weekend, we are anticipating to see that snowfall continue and those temperatures stay nice and cool. But by Sunday, we are hoping to see a little bit of sunshine for Beaver Creek's closing day. We want to thank Christie Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If there's any gear you need, they've got a great sale happening in all 4 of their locations, Avon, Beaver Creek, Vail, and Westvale. So make sure that you stop by one of the 4 locations and see all of the gear experts over there. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at Beaver Creek Mountain with Ashley, who just continues to make us jealous this morning.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
I'm not gonna lie, Maddie. Hold on, let me put my safety bar down here. This is by far one of my favorite commutes that I have ever had to get to my office. I'm taking the Cinch Express up to the top of Beaver Creek Mountain right now, and like Maddie was just describing, we have that sunshine, we have some high clouds, and we do have a little bit of a breeze. And now that we are in the final week of Beaver Creek being open, we are going to be seeing some limited areas on the mountain. So they have officially closed down the Bachelor Gulch and also Strawberry Park. So what you're going to find is the best access of the mountain is going to be here on the Cinch Express, the Red Buffalo Express. You'll also still have access to the Rose Bowl Express. We'll be able to get up the Centennial Express lift and gondola. So really everything on the far west side of the mountain is now officially done for the season, but there's still plenty of great skiing and riding here as we're making our way up to Red Buffalo Park, which happens to be 13 intermediate and beginner runs. So that's a great place to start if you are, you know, just getting your feet underneath you. Maybe it's your first ski trip of the season or you want to bring the whole family. It is a great spot, but look at how hard the groomers were working last night. This corduroy is perfect, which is so just often that you find that here at Beaver Creek. It's really what they're known for. And a big thank you to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. They have been helping people get back to what they love for over 30 years here in the Valley and also over in Summit County. All right, we are going to take a quick break. Coming up, I'm going to have a look at what's happening with that local weather forecast for you.
Ready to break through your allergies? People everywhere are reaching for Allegra, the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief. It starts strong and stays strong for 24 hours. Get back to the moment with Allegra.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
All right, 3, 2, 1,
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Hey, welcome back to the show. It's that time of the year. We have Peggy Ziegler from the outlets at Silverthorne here in the studio. We get to see you a couple times a year for the summer warm clothing and then for the fall winter stuff. How are you?
Good. How are you?
It's nice to see you.
You too.
What a surprise.
Yes. We're
I
here
know.
to talk about major savings.
Major savings, that's right. I was shopping the other day at one of your stores and found some things that I like and got some major savings.
Absolutely.
And we're talking about the outlets at Silverthorne, located at exit 205.
Yes.
And Peggy, so you've brought you brought a model in today. And you have a
And
wonderful
us.
story, and us, look at us.
Yes.
My jacket right here, it's a little warm in here, so I didn't put the jacket on, but this
Yes.
is about the Gap outlet
Gap
over in
outlet.
Silverthorne. Yep.
Yes. So the Gap outlet actually is almost like your department store for the whole family, from baby to grown man. It's got something for everybody.
Yeah.
And so, first of all, I brought with me a beautiful model that was going to kind of show you what a great big girl would wear as well.
So,
And
what's her name and who are we looking at here?
Her name is Beautiful McKinley.
Okay.
And she has on her Gap logoed sweatshirt, hoodie, which is so great, fleece lined, her striped fun sweater. Look at those adorable jeans with the heart detailing. And she brought her tennis shoes that she's going to wear for later. And she would normally spend $260, but with her savings card, she's going to spend $76.50 head to toe and save $180.
$180. I'm laughing at McKinley because she's just having a pose fest over there. She's doing a great job. It's pretty amazing.
She's beautiful.
It's wonderful.
She's great. And she's going to put on a different coat to show you in a second.
Oh, great. Okay.
And then I wanted to share with you what we have.
So tell us first off, you're wearing a beautiful scarf and this great pink vest.
Oh my God, I love this pink vest.
Yeah.
Everything's half off at Gap.
Oh, no
half
kidding.
off.
Now,
of
is
the
that
vest.
normal or is that because of just the time of the year?
They just have, you go in there and they have special things on sale. When I went in there yesterday, my vest, pink, which I love, it's all of $20. Hello, practically free, right?
Practically free.
I mean, my scarf is half off and it's going to be $16. So I've got a vest for $20 and a scarf for $16. There I go, $36, and I'm ready to go.
That's right, and on top of those savings you're going to find in the store, once again we're going to mention, and we'll talk about this, your VIP savings card. For the Gap, you're going to save 10% on top of whatever you're paying initially for anything over $75.
Right,
Okay.
and now I want to draw your attention to our beautiful McKinley
Let's
again.
see what she's wearing.
Okay, and she has on her faux fur jacket, which is amazing. Looking cute. Again, of course, I had to pull that ballerina pink there. Really, really warm. Her jacket would be $64, comes to $32. So again, half price, looking great, ready to go on the slopes or just out for a fun afternoon.
I love it.
She's great.
She is great.
Isn't
And
she?
amazing savings. Okay, a few more things on the table.
Yeah.
Just for some...
Just real quick,
Yep.
if you want some fun jammies and things, they're half off as well. So these great little t-shirt tops, the hoodies, $15, either your choice.
Okay.
This is great. I could wear this to bar class too. Isn't that
Yeah, you
cute?
could.
And then you've got your fun little jammy pants here.
And your
Super
little
soft and cuddly, $15.
Fluffy,
Socks,
fluffy socks, lovely socks.
$2.50.
Come on.
Seriously. Put
And
it
then
away.
if you buy enough of those socks to equal over $75, you're going to
Take
save
you a while.
10% on top of that.
Why not? Going with a friend.
Okay, exit 205, right?
Yeah,
Peggy,
that's
I
it.
love it. And stop by the Welcome Center, which is in the Red Village,
The Green Village.
the Green Village,
Yes.
to get your VIP savings card.
Right
because
down
then
from
you can-
Starbucks.
Yeah, right down from Starbucks. You're going to save that much more. Peggy, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Good to see you. We'll be right back.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
You are looking at a live shot of Gondola 1. That will only be running for another 2 weeks. Vail is officially closing on the 21st. And today, what a beautiful day to get outside and take some turns. Now, I'm here at the very top of Beaver Creek. I have made my way to patrol headquarters. This is also where you have the Cinch Express and the Red Buffalo Express and some of the best views of the Gore Range along with patrol headquarters there off in the distance on the right. A lot of sunshine and also some high clouds this morning, and we are expecting to see some really nice mild spring-like temperatures today. Already that's what we're seeing. When I was boarding the Cinch Express, it was 29 degrees. That's mid-mountain 29 degrees, and it's not even 9 a.m. So it's a warm one for sure. Now we'll be seeing our highs reaching into the upper 40s if you're going to be staying down in town. Maybe you're going to be going over near Gondola 1 in Vail Village and doing some shopping or some dining. Now up on the mountain today, we'll be seeing our highs in the 30s and 40s depending on where you go. So we'll be seeing that high right around 38 degrees over in Vail, 41 here at Beaver Creek, and it's really just going to be a great day to get out for those turns. Now there is a bit of a breeze at the very top of the mountain, but because of the warm temperatures, it's really not doing anything other than just kind of being that nice little gentle addition to kind of the atmosphere up here on the mountain, but it's certainly not making things much cooler. And for tomorrow, the sunshine continues, highs reaching into the 50s down in town, and then Wednesday, oh my goodness, it all completely changes and we see snow back in the forecast, maybe 5 to 10 inches according to opensnow.com. Thank you so much to Inspirado. Coming up next, one of my favorite organizations that all started with snowboarding right here in the valley.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
For over a decade, the Epic Pass has provided skiers and riders season-long access to world-class mountains that are truly epic by nature. Vail, Whistler Blackcomb, Park City, Breckenridge, and more. The next evolution of the Epic Pass has arrived, and the possibilities are limitless, from one day to every day. Epic for everyone. Buy before April 14th and get 10 buddy tickets.
There are those who stand forever ready, ready to defend the nation, ready to fight for what matters, no matter what.
Let's go, get my round in there!
Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
A program that has been in our valley for 25 years, getting the youth to enjoy the mountains the way that we as grown-ups all enjoy the mountains. That's why we all live here. SOS Outreach, and we've got Seth Ehrlich here to give us some more information. Seth, thank you so much for coming in on this beautiful Monday morning.
Thank you. It is a gorgeous day out there. I'll take these spring days any day.
Right? And 25 years as our season's coming to a close. You guys are, this is a big milestone for you.
This is a big milestone. Yes, SOS Outreach were founded on Vail Mountain in 1993 and during that 93-94 season, and started with kids coming up for one day of programming from Metro Denver as a way just to break down the barriers to kids getting up on snow. And from those early beginnings have grown into a 4th grade through 12th grade character and leadership program that integrates introduction to skiing and snowboarding with adult mentors, service learning, and leadership development. And so it really has turned into this long-term program that's building the next generation of leaders in the communities where we operate. And started here, our largest programs here, and then we've expanded to 15 communities across the country. And as you and I were just talking about, we're in Park City and Lake Tahoe, and Summit County just on the other side of the pass in Denver, and then up in the Pacific Northwest and in the Midwest. So it's been great to be able to partner with the mountains and expand this reach, and more than anything, really create change through these powerful sports.
I mean, it's incredible because I went to middle school here. We were talking about this, and when I was in middle school, SOS Outreach was around, and those were the only days that I would ski Vail were the days that I got to go with SOS, because other than that, I was always in Beaver Creek.
Yeah, I mean, it's what you talk about, and how we brought together the community of the school and really brought, you know, that whole group of 25 or 50 kids up for the 5-day program as the introductory experience, and then we're able to follow on that introductory experience and tie in adult mentors and service to the community and leadership, but bring together the community, break down barriers, and introduce into different experiences. There's just some of our smiling faces that exist across SOS. For everybody who's here and everybody who visits these communities to enjoy and take their vacation, I mean, you know what it's like. This is your reset. You get to get up on snow, and we're able to bring adult mentors there along with kids who are struggling through what to do in their lives, struggling through tough personal situations, and do it and connect through being up on snow. And that chairlift time is the most magical time to have conversations about what's next. That most magical time about bringing together a community of kids who do not fit on the sports teams or do not fit in National Honor Society, and providing them a space that they need to support them through middle school and high school and get them graduating high school and going on to whatever's next for them.
Well, I mean, I can totally testify to that, because as a child who did attend middle school here, I mean, kids aren't nice in middle school. And although you don't ever like to think of kids being mean to other kids, sometimes it happens. And it is nice to have those chairlift rides and those moments. They're like little therapy sessions that like soothe your soul.
Well, and that's exactly it. For anybody who's ever mentored before, the first 3 to 4 times that you sit down at a table at a coffee shop or wherever and you don't know what to talk about, our first time that we connect a mentor to a mentee, they're talking about going up on the hill.
Yeah.
And it's something that the mentor's really passionate about, and it's something that the mentee is really excited about, and they're building their passion. So as a result, they connect immediately, and they get to those deeper conversations of what's next. And that's what, you know, for us, a big celebration. So this Thursday, April 11th, we'll be up at the Park Hyatt in Beaver Creek. We have graduation for our Eagle County mentor program. So it's 220 kids are going to graduate with their mentors. Families come. We'll have 3 generations. I mean, there's going to be over 400 people plus who are there.
52 high school seniors that have been doing this forever, graduating.
Yes, it's awesome. I mean, it's absolutely awesome. And that's what, you know, I mean, we get to be that support group, and we get to be that community, and bringing together the power of the outdoors with a really intentional character and leadership curriculum. So yes, this Thursday we're going to have over 200 people graduating from their respective years. So they then move up to the next year of the program, but we do a really formal graduation to celebrate what they've accomplished.
Which is incredible. Seth, thank you so much for coming in on this Monday morning. Get out there and enjoy the sunshine today in those spring conditions.
I will.
Perfect. Make sure that you support SOS Outreach, or maybe you're like, I could be a mentor and I could guide these kids and share my love of the mountains, because you can even do it in the summertime with some nice hiking, maybe biking, whatever you prefer. You can always go to sosoutreach.org to get some more information and maybe sign up to be a mentor. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at that full weather forecast, so stay tuned.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune in to TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment.
located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
It's going to be a gorgeous day out there on the ski slopes with sun prominent throughout the course of the day. Nice warm temperatures all the way up to 49, but looking ahead into the next 5 days after another day of sunshine and warm temps tomorrow, a big storm system currently north and west of us is going to drop into our valley and bring with it potentially up to 10 inches of snow over the course of the next few days. Just watch for those lower overnight temperatures on Thursday. Thanks to Beaver Creek for sponsoring this weather. Coming up next, we're going to check in with Ashley on First Chair.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Okay, right here at the top of Beaver Creek Mountain, a little bit of a breeze. It's really starting to pick up, and some beautiful, just gorgeous Monday morning skies to be skiing and riding under. And up here at the top of Beaver Creek, right next to the patrol headquarters, this is where you can ski with a ranger for the very last time of the season. You meet here at 1:30 at the top of Red Buffalo Park. So that's where you can see that kind of wood post right behind me. That's where you want to meet. But it's the last opportunity to do that. This is also your last opportunity to have some complimentary ice skating tonight at the Black Family Ice Rink right in the heart of Beaver Creek Village from 6 to 9 o'clock. It's the Beaver Creek Skate and Social, and it's the last one of the season. Totally free. Well, not live music, but they have music, glow sticks. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, the groomers are really nice this morning. A lot of sunshine, and the last Monday of Beaver Creek season.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Keep going, man. You got it.
If you ride, you get it. Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Welcome to the Eagle Ranch Golf Course, an 18-hole public course located just 30 minutes west of Vail. Eagle Ranch offers the longest season of any golf course in the Vail Valley. Designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, Eagle Ranch features wide fairways and 5 tee boxes to play from and is truly fun for the whole family. Let's go over to the driving range and meet head pro Jeff Boyer and learn a little bit more about the course. Nice looking swing there, Jeff.
Thanks, Henry. Great to see you. Welcome to Eagle Ranch.
Thanks for having us. So Eagle Ranch is truly one of my favorite golf courses around. Really fun to play, close to Vail. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what makes it so special?
You know, Eagle is really a family-oriented community, and so is the golf course. It's a great golf course for just about any golfer to play. It's a little bit more spread out, not quite as high of elevation changes, makes it more straightforward. You can hit driver on most of the par 4s and par 5s, which people like to be able to do, especially with the altitude here and the ball flies further. On average, it's probably 8 to 10 degrees warmer than Vail. The golf course, because of that, is in great shape for much of the season.
One of my favorite things about Eagle Ranch is actually the grill back here. Great place to eat. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, the grill is great. Great food and cocktails, beers right here at the clubhouse.
So there's a lot of great holes to choose from, but what would you consider to be the signature hole here at Eagle Ranch?
The most memorable is definitely number 12. It requires a lot of precision but power, long enough to carry the second shot, which you have to make over a creek that runs through the hole.
Sounds like a great challenge. Let's go give it a try.
All right. You ready?
Ready.
All right.
Worried about this hole though.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
Looks like a fun day to play.
Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous.
All right, Jeff, so we've made it out to 12. Tell me what makes it the signature hole.
Well, it's a beautiful hole, and it's also a very challenging one to play. You have to hit a long and precise drive off of the tee. Then you're forced to make a decision on whether or not to lay up on your second shot or try to get over the creek that is out there. And then you have a third shot to a fairly level green. But one thing that you can't see from the tee box here is we actually have an alternate green. It was too challenging for the everyday golfer, so we built an alternate green. That's the one that most people use, but the old green is actually really fun to play, and maybe we should try that today.
I'm up for the challenge. Let's do it.
All right. Good ball.
Ooh. Nice.
Nice drive right in the middle.
Right where you told me to hit it.
The end of the fairway is 125 yards if you want to lay up, but you've only got 160 to clear the creek and hit it to this safe area over here. 180 or 190 really puts you in a perfect spot up there.
Let's do it.
Perfect.
That'll play.
Oh, baby.
Man, that's a tight little green there, huh?
It is, isn't it? Great putt, Henry.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks so much for having us, showing us your signature hole. I'm hungry. I'm going to go down to the grill and grab a burger, but you should come out to the Eagle Ranch Golf Club.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Get yourself ready for a gorgeous day out on Vail and Beaver Creek. The last week you can enjoy Beaver Creek Resort, but Vail Resort open for 2 more weeks, closing on the 21st. Look at these gorgeous spring conditions that we have in store for you today, as high as 49 degrees by 4 p.m. and sunset happening right around 7:35, so plenty of time to enjoy daylight today. And before we get into that 5-day forecast, I did want to focus in on some trends that are about to hit our valley and really throw a curveball into our spring sun skiing plans. Now, right now we do have this high pressure system hanging out over Colorado and then a little bit above us to the northwest, but then just further west of that, this big moisture system in the Pacific in this low pressure ridge, and then tracking the jet stream, it's moving very fast through Idaho and Oregon and then dipping down into Colorado. So as a result of that, if you're enjoying spring conditions, unfortunately this Tuesday is the last of it before winter returns on Wednesday and brings with it potentially 4 to 10 inches of additional snowfall. But even if we don't get that much snow, those temperatures are definitely going to drop down to 24 degrees on Thursday. So it's time to bring out those down coats and layering pieces one more time before we get a nice sunny closing day at Beaver Creek. Thanks to GMC for sponsoring this weather. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
We talked about summer jobs with Vail Resorts earlier, but now we're going to talk about what you can do if you are visiting during the summertime. One of the best parts of Vail Mountain in the summer is the Epic Discovery. And what this is a very fun place for you to go. On top of Vail Mountain, you take the Eagle Bond gondola up, and then you can enjoy great hiking, of course, because there is some beautiful scenery up in Vail, but you can enjoy the gondola ride. It's very scenic, and then you can do an alpine coaster, some maybe tubing. Mountain biking is always a fun option, some fabulous zip lining through the top of the mountains, and so much more. There are bungee trampolines. There is something for everyone to do. Maybe you're a thrill seeker. This is the perfect day to spend up on Vail Mountain. There's so many fun activities, like I said, to do. There's a ropes course. There's an alpine coaster, and there's a live shot, or well, not a live shot, but a shot of it where people are going nice and fast through the trees. If you have never done an alpine coaster, you should definitely come to Vail and check out the one that we have here, because it is literally so fun and so gorgeous in the summertime here in the Vail Valley. So make sure that you come back. You book your trip now. Come back maybe for blues, brews, and barbecues. Kick off your weekend and then go enjoy Epic Discovery on top of Vail Mountain. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, and Anglin Volkers is going to be coming by to talk about maybe owning a property here, so maybe you just fall in love with Vail this summer.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
I've talked on this phone through the happiest times of my life and through the saddest times of my life, but I never dreamed in 1,000 years that it would save my life. Boom! I fell 22 feet, completely shattered my pelvis. In the middle of the woods. I called my wife. She thought I was joking. I said, "Man, I'm not. I was so lucky that day. Saved my life."
There for you when it matters most. Get unlimited on the best network with Apple Music included. And save big when you switch. Only on Verizon.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
It's been such an incredible winter in Vail, and we're starting to wind down, but there's still plenty of fun to be had. And if you're just joining us, you're probably falling in love with it. You want to make Vail your second home or just get a second property here. So I'm so excited to have Corinne Millette from Anglin Volkers. Welcome so much. Got a gorgeous house this time.
Thank you. Yes, beautiful house.
But before we get into that, how much fun are we about to have this next 2 weeks?
Oh, I know. And it's already been just great, amazing skiing with all the snow we got this winter. It's holding up really well. I mean, just perfect soft corn snow on the mountain. And then we have the live music this weekend to look forward to, right?
Yeah, Xavier Rudd is going to be great. I love that reggae band Saturday
Steel
nights.
Pulse is going to be here. And then Government Mule which is the Allman Brothers lead guitarist.
Yeah, it's a good
band,
kind of differentiation of music there, going from kind of
Mhm.
like classic rock to reggae. And then
Right.
pond skimming championships.
Yeah, that's always so
Oh
much
my
fun.
gosh. Are you going to do it?
Oh yeah, I'm going to have my bikini and a cape and a wig, of course.
You're so much fun. I love it. And, you know, even though we're getting near the end of the season in Vail and there's some concerts, Vail does such a good job of always having events lined up throughout the course of the year. It's so fun to be here all year.
Never a dull moment.
It really isn't.
I don't have time to do all the things that Vail has planned all the time. Like just last week, and I guess this past weekend, was Taste of Vail
Yeah.
with the Mountaintop Picnic. And
Yeah.
did you enjoy any of that?
I got to do a little lamb tasting and some of the rosé tasting.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
super unique. It's such a fun event.
Those are two of my favorite events, the
Yeah.
rosé tasting and the taste of lamb, or
Kinda
the
look-
lamb cook-off.
I look forward to the lamb every year.
Yeah.
I love lamb
It's delicious.
so much.
And there's so many different stations now that are set up around the village.
Yeah.
And you just go with your glass of wine and taste lamb fried or barbecued or sauteed, or, you know, so many different ways of cooking lamb. That's great.
And you've got a unique property here, this one
Mhm.
on Alpine Drive in the West Vail area, actually ski-in property.
Yeah, it is a ski-in property.
Yeah.
From the top of the Lion's Head Gondola, it's a short hike up, and then you just traverse down the ridge and drop into the trees. And the trees are pretty open, but you can ski right up to this house that is on Alpine Drive. And it's got a beautiful backyard with
look at that backyard.
surrounded by trees, with a stone fireplace, waterfall, hot tub. That's the kitchen that looks into the dining room. Has a beautiful wrought iron chandelier with crystals. The living room has 22-foot high ceilings, beautiful views, as you can see. Big stone fireplace. Off the living room is a custom-built office. Upstairs is a private master suite with an extra loft, a two-way fireplace that then goes into the master bathroom. It's a 5-piece master bathroom with a jacuzzi tub, walk-in Euro-style shower, double vanity sink, separate WC, and then a huge walk-in master closet that is one of the largest closets I've seen in this neighborhood.
So it's a great property to make a second home, or if you want to be kind of renting that out short term. Is that allowed in that neighborhood?
Yeah, it is allowed, and because it's unincorporated town of, it's unincorporated Eagle County.
Okay.
So it is allowed. This home in particular has a lock-off that rents out. You could rent out the whole thing. I know that neighbors with comparable homes have grossed about $100,000 in rental.
So great investment property.
Great investment property, yeah,
So we're
absolutely.
just getting near the 30 seconds left, but I want to make sure people can contact you. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's such a gorgeous house. I'm sure somebody wants to
There's
get
my
down on
phone
that.
number, 970-376-0691. People can also drop into our office, which is at Engel & Volkers. It's got the white awning right across the street from Solaris on one side and the west end of the Vail parking garage on the other. We also have a Beaver Creek office now, as you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New
that
addition
is
to the
right
family.
at the Hyatt. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, thank you
Yeah.
so much for coming on. That looks like
My
such
pleasure.
an amazing property in West Vail. My favorite
It is.
neighborhood because it's just so easy to ski down into there.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
enjoy the slopes, have fun, and
Thank
I'll see
you.
you at Spring Back to Vail, I'm sure.
Great. I'll be wearing the cape and the bikini.
So fun. All right, give Corinne a shout to check out that West Vail property. It just looks so amazing, and we've got just a little more Good Morning Vail coming up.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
Would you look at how perfect the corduroy is this morning? I have counted exactly 3 people that have been out on the slopes with me so far this morning. The lifts are turning, they are open to the public, and man, what an incredible way to start off your week here in the Vail Valley. We have more sunshine in the forecast all day long. We'll be seeing our highs down in town today reaching into the upper 40s, and we are looking at that sunset tonight at 7:35 p.m. So many hours of daylight to get out and do those activities that you love. And then if you're going to be coming up on the mountain at Vail and Beaver Creek, our highs We're reaching into the upper 30s and low 40s, and already this morning, just right around 8 o'clock or so, the temperature mid-mountain was 29 degrees. So it is looking really good. And we will be seeing the sunshine continue through tomorrow, and then we see things completely change, and we have another storm system on the way. We are looking at anywhere between about 5 to 10 inches of snow on Wednesday, at least according to opensnow.com. So we'll keep you updated as we get a little bit closer to that system, but we do have some fresh snow headed this direction, so it's going to be a completely different end of the week compared to how it is to start. But let's just take a little bit more moments of looking at this gorgeous view. It's such a good day to come out and ski and ride. The corduroy is it's so perfect. It's perfect, you guys, perfect.
Ready to break through your allergies? People everywhere are reaching for Allegra, the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief. It starts strong and stays strong for 24 hours. Get back to the moment with Allegra.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen Gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lion's Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
If you love to read as much as I love to read, then this is a good week for you. And we've got Lori Barnes from the Vail Public Library here. Lori, thank you so much for coming in this Monday morning.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
I mean, this is a big week for libraries nationwide.
Nationwide. It's National Library Week. And that's always a week in April that's considered National Library Week. And the American Library Association always assigns an honorary chairperson. So this year it's Melinda Gates. And the theme, there's always a theme every year too. So this year it's Libraries Equal Strong Communities. And that's what libraries are about. We're all about our community and who we serve and how we serve them.
And I mean, the Vail Public Library here definitely gets the community very involved, whether it's story time for children or maybe a little book club here or there. You guys do a great job here in our community.
Thank you. And we have music. We have a music program on Wednesday evening. Matt Guernsey is coming. He's the Kilted Man. So he's of Scottish and Irish descent. He's a lovely musician. We have him every year, so he'll be here at the library Wednesday evening. And also, I should mention about National Library Week, we always do an Amnesty Month when National Library Week kicks off. So the week began actually yesterday. So throughout the rest of the month of April, we have an amnesty. So if you have materials at home that are long overdue and you're kind of a little hesitant, oh my God, I'm going to bring them back, I'm going to get a fine. No, it's fine free. So we waive that for the rest of the month. And the whole premise behind that is we just want to get these materials back where they belong so they can get into other people's hands. And we also want people to utilize the library. So it's a little gift.
It is a gift, and the library is the perfect place to go and maybe just like unwind a little bit. If you've been having a rough week and maybe you're one of those people that can dive into a book and kind of lose yourself in that book, the library is the perfect place to go because it is quiet and you do get to just kind of enjoy yourself.
And the ambiance in our library is lovely. We've got so many windows and they look out over by the creek, and there's some beautiful expanse of nature outside. So we just invite people to come down and use us. And also I wanted to mention also that tomorrow, as part of National Library Week, another national initiative is called National Library Workers Day. And that's always the Tuesday of National Library Week. So if you're stopping by the library tomorrow or any day this week, please give a shout out to the folks at the desk that serve you and just thank them for the service they provide, because we've got a great staff at the library and we're proud of everyone.
Well, and you guys are so knowledgeable and so passionate about what you do that it's incredible.
Thank you.
The love of books is so real.
Yeah, the love of books and also the love of our community, and we don't just do things in the library. For instance, the second Wednesday of every month, so that will be this Wednesday, we go out into the community and do a program for seniors. So we'll be at the Eagle River Presbyterian Church, and Shirley Welsh, one of the ladies who helps at this particular senior spot location, is doing a local history presentation on Astor City. Is it a tale or is it fiction? And so that's going to be a lovely discussion. We tried to have it, yep, there's the flyer. Fact or fiction, I'm sorry, I had that wrong. But Shirley Welsh is a local historian, been in the Valley many, many years, and she's written several books about local places in Vail, such as Vail, the First 50 Years. And we were going to have this program last month, and it snowed so hard we had to cancel. But it's open to seniors from throughout the Valley, so please come on down for free on Wednesday afternoon at the Eagle River Presbyterian Church, 1:30 p.m.
My favorite part about the library is you guys are always so willing to expand everyone's knowledge, whether it's books or whether it's great programming like this, and really bringing this community together. It's amazing what you guys do. National Library Week is perfect.
Yeah, thank you very much, because we're really proud of what we do, and we are all about community, and we just want people to enjoy what we have to offer.
Well, and I think that books are something that people always forget kind of about, and they are literally, it's like therapy in your hands. You control it.
In your hands, or in your ears if you're listening, you know, downloading books, whether it's an e-book or an e-audio book, and we've got so many resources. And we're trying to remain relevant to the needs of our customers. I mean, we have the hard copy books, we've got paperbacks, but we've also got electronic resources as well. So please tap into vaillibrary.com and see what we've got to offer.
Lori, thank you so much for coming in this morning. Make sure that you get out there and enjoy National Library Week this week, because it does take place nationwide. It's happening in our public libraries, in school libraries, and so much more. So make sure that you enjoy it and you get out there and read a book. Coming up next, we've got just a little Good Morning Vail left, so stay tuned.
I know that TV8 works. I mean, I can just tell from my weekly Good Morning Vail spots that I have on Thursdays. You know, I have guests come and I'll see them in the village, or I'll see them out and about, and they'll say that they saw me there and they were, you know, interested in that product, or they'll come shop with us. I know that TV8 works through that experience, and I can't think of a better medium than TV8 throughout the whole state of Colorado for advertising for Vail area.
Wendy from Chicago asks, bringing the family to Breck, what's the best way to keep them fed and happy?
We like our snacks to go, so we can maximize our time on the mountain.
Smart idea.
And we like to relax and eat in town, so we can maximize our nachos.
Smarter idea.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Okay, making my way down to the bottom of Beaver Creek Mountain. I gotta tell you, the groomers up top are really softening up pretty well so far this morning. And then down at the bottom, if you can find that area that's just recently been groomed, it's pretty nice and soft as well. But in the middle, on Latigo, for instance, in the shade, it was pretty hard packed. So just be aware that if you don't like those really fast, hard packed conditions, you want to wait and maybe go grab some breakfast and then come on out maybe around 10 or 11 o'clock. But as you can see, sunshine hitting the very base of the mountain. Also, you should be aware here at Beaver Creek that over this way, over by Strawberry Park and Bachelor Gulch, that area is now closed for the season. So you'll need to take the Centennial Express gondola up to access most of the mountain. Otherwise, you can take the Buckaroo Express over that way. But what a spectacular Monday here in the Vail Valley. We have another show in store for you tomorrow morning. We will have some jewelry, we'll have real estate, we'll have your weather, we'll have your road conditions, we'll have a watch and win, and it's all headed away starting live at 7 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm just gonna stop right here. Hey, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the morning. Put that sunscreen on, you're definitely gonna need it.
Hi, I'm Ted Ligety with the US Ski Team. You're watching TV8 Vail.
Welcome to the Vail Home Show and another beautiful season here in Colorado. Hello, I'm Katie LaSalle.